Hey guys, welcome to the Fight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. You can support my channel by sending a donation of $2. This donation will help me develop the channel. Thank you guys. The waiting and painstaking negotiations process has finally come to an end. A rematch in the heavyweight division between the current world champion Alexander Usyk and ex-titular from Great Britain Anthony Joshua will take place on August 20th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. This was officially announced on the website of the Matchroom Boxing Promotion Company, which organized the trilogy. Recall that the first fight between the boxers took place in September last year in London and ended with a confident victory of Usyk by unanimous decision of the judges. Thanks to that success, the 35-year-old Ukrainian became the owner of 4 championship belts at once: WBA, WBO, IBF and IBO. Initially, the rematch was planned for mid-July, but the Briton received a delay of 30 days to get used to the new coach in the person of Robert Garcia. It should be noted that at the professional level, Usyk had 19 fights and won everything, 13 by knockout. The 32-year-old Joshua has 24 wins in 26 fights. In addition to the Ukrainian, Anthony also lost to Andy Ruiz in 2019, but later took revenge from him. Alexander Usyk, promoter of the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk, commented on the official announcement of the rematch of the Ukrainian boxer with Anthony Joshua. The rematch is already in the process. His fight will be much bigger and more spectacular than the first one. A new story is being written here. It is a great honor to be a part of this. Usyk wrote. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. You can support my channel by sending me a donation. This donation will help me develop the channel. Thanks for subscribes and thanks for watching, guys. Former British world champion Anthony Joshua commented on the organization of a title rematch against heavyweight Alexander Usyk. Early, it became known that the second boxing match will take place in Saudi Arabia on August 20th. It's like a roller coaster ride, considering that I'm fighting for the heavyweight title for the 12th time in a row, Joshua said. At first I won a belt, then took another one, combining titles, lost belts, then I became a 2-time unified world champion, and now I have a historic date set to become a 3-time champion. This is an opportunity. When you are constantly fighting at the championship level, there are pros and cons, but I decided to get stronger every day. I learn from my experience and grow. A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, and right now I am the happiest and most motivated than ever, AJ said. As you hear, the promoter, former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, believed that in rematch with Alexander Usyk, his world immediately needs to act aggressively and not try to outbox the opponent. Joshua needs to be himself and not think too much about technical issues and start boxing. He needs to go out and use his attributes. He has amazing speed and great power. Joshua needs to break Usyk. You can't just be careless and rush forward. He needs to be smart, cut corners and take his chance when he shows up. It is necessary to put pressure on Usyk at the beginning of this fight. He will not be able to cope with the power of Anthony Joshua if he constantly puts pressure on him. But the first half of the fight will be very important, because Joshua can either take him out or inflict a lot of damage to slow him down and knock him out of rhythm. AJ will be completely different. I think thanks to Robert Garcia in the corner and a great attitude, you will see a very good fight, he said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.